What questions should you ask your house cleaner before you hire them for your vacation rental or your Airbnb? That is a great question, and we're going to talk about that on today's vacation rental mailbag. Hi there, I'm Angela Brown, and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question, and I get to help you find an answer. Now, today's show is brought to us by the community over at turnovercleaningtips.com. That's a website that partners house cleaners with homeowners. So come on over and join our community, and let's have some conversations over there, and let's get your questions answered. turnovercleaningtips.com. All right, on to today's show. What questions should you ask? So let's say that you're a vacation rental and you live out of state and you have 4 properties and you need house cleaners to come in and clean those vacation rentals between the time guests come and leave and the next guests come and leave, right? You got to have somebody come in and do the turnover service. How do you hire somebody, and what are the questions that you ask? All right, first and foremost, you're probably going to have an ad of some sort. It could be on Nextdoor, it could be in a Facebook group, it could be on Indeed or ZipRecruiter or any of these other places. I'll leave links in the show notes to those, even though they're not affiliates of the show, but I will leave links in the show notes so that you can find places to run ads. All right, now, what I recommend is this. When someone comes in for a job interview, or maybe you're doing a Skype call, what I recommend you asking, the first question is this: what made you respond to the ad? That will tell you right there what their motive and incentive is. Is it because they're a mom and they're trying to fill a gap to earn a little bit of extra money while their kids are in school? Is it someone that's looking to plug in a space because they're a growing cleaning business and they have lots of house cleaners and not quite enough work? Is it someone that loves the tourism and travel industry and wants to be connected to your guests and people who travel and the flair of a turnover service? Is that the reason why? Everybody has their own reasons, and once you understand the reasons why, it's going to help determine if this is the right person for you. All right, the next thing that you need to ask is, how flexible is your schedule? The reason this is important is if it is one person and they are counting on the money from your Airbnb, and then you don't book anything for a couple of days or a week or a month, they're going to go away in search of other money because they can't afford to hold the spot open for the turnover service during the windows of 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. to clean the house during that window, because they're going to have to go get other work. So the questions are going to be tailored around your industry. All right, my next question is, do you work alone or do you have a team? Because if you work alone, that person obviously is going to be forced at some point to go and get other work during the window if you're not booked, unless you can guarantee them a certain amount of money to have them come in and do other tasks during that same window. Now, I know this works beautifully for many Airbnb owners or vacation rental owners, where they have somebody come in and they say there are a variety of tasks. If the turnover service is necessary because somebody came in last night, that's great. On the days that people are still here, we don't need you to turn that room, but then I could have you clean my house or defrost my fridge or clean out my cupboards or file papers in my home-based business, right? So there are other tasks, and they will hire the person for the time, not just for the job. So if you're flexible a little bit on the tasks that you're willing to do, there are Airbnb owners or vacation rental owners that can keep you busy for that same 4-hour window every single day. Now, there are some people that have mixed skills. And so this is a great question to ask. Do you have mixed skills? Let's say that it's a house cleaner who also knows WordPress. So during the time that she would be cleaning on the days there's no cleaning necessary, she might be able to come in and boost and upgrade your website. Maybe do a little bit of search engine optimization with a tool like Yoast, or maybe she could bump up your listings, right? Make sure that new pictures are added, or there are customer testimonials that have been added, or different things that could boost your visibility in the marketplace because of his or her mixed skills. So that's a great question to ask, is, do you have mixed skills? And are you willing to do other projects on days where we do not have any customers? That guarantees you get your work done, and it guarantees the money. Boom! Everybody wins. All right, another great question to ask is, what cleaning chemicals do you use, and do you prefer to bring your own, or can I supply them? Lots of Airbnb owners prefer a specific set of supplies that cater to all the weird nuances of things that happen in an Airbnb. Like maybe you have an ozone generator. Maybe you have something that's really strong that will cut out pet urine or smells or things that you don't expect that happen that are against your house cleaning rules or your house rules, that like somebody smoked in your property or something. There are extra things sometimes that an Airbnb needs that a regular house cleaner is not going to have in their regular arsenal of cleaning supplies. So a great question to ask is, are you open to using my supplies? And then add that into the list of stuff that you buy for your inventory so that doesn't come out of the house cleaner's pocket. All right, another question that you might ask the house cleaner is, what experience have you had in the Airbnb industry? And I love this question because there are a lot of house cleaners that have traditional clients. This is a weekly or a bi-weekly customer, maybe even a monthly customer, but we're not talking daily. And so the cleaning is a little bit different when you do daily cleaning than when you do bi-weekly cleaning. It's not as thorough and as deep, but it's frequent, and you're doing a variety of new tasks like laundry and making beds, and you're doing inventory and damage control and all these other things in replacement, right? And although you're very thorough with the cleaning you do, you're not doing a regular maintenance clean on a home that's a bi-weekly clean, right? This is a daily clean. All right, so those are some questions I would ask the house cleaner if you're a vacation rental or an Airbnb, just to make sure that you're all playing on the same page. There's nothing worse than hiring a house cleaner and just assuming they know your business, because the Airbnb business is so different. It's as different as commercial cleaning. You go, well, they're both cleaning. Yes, they're both cleaning, but the nuances are different. The expectations are different. The ratings and reviews are different. The time that you're going to spend is different. And the way you clean is different. So make sure that you're playing on the same page as your house cleaner, and then everyone wins. It's awesome. All right, I hope this helps you a little bit. If it does, please pass it on to an Airbnb person that you know in the industry, or maybe it's another house cleaner that's looking to pick up Airbnb accounts. All right, I hope this helps. If it does, give us the thumbs up or leave your questions in the notes below. Join us over at the community at Turnover Cleaning Tips. And until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.